Brock Lesnar destroyed legends. He ended careers, but WWE was never ready for this. His daughter, trained in silence, tested through betrayal, backed as a future women's champion, a Raw Stars school, a shocking setup, a legacy about to explode. Stay till the end, because this is not a rumor. This is WWE's next monster. Brock Lesnar's name is not just famous in WWE, it is feared. When Brock Lesnar walks into an arena, the mood changes. When he fights, careers end. But the most dangerous thing about Brock Lesnar is not what he has already done. It is what comes next. For years, fans believed his legacy would end with him. They were wrong, because behind the scenes, a new chapter was quietly forming. Brock Lesnar's daughter, a name never announced on TV, but whispered in WWE hallways. Trainers noticed her strength first, not normal strength, natural power, raw aggression, something that cannot be taught. Slowly, WWE began to watch closely, and soon the talk started. Could she become the future of the women's division? Could she be the next WWE Women's Champion? If you are still watching, you already know this is not a normal story. This is about destiny. Her first day inside the Raw locker room was cold. No welcome, no smiles, just silence. Some women saw her as a shortcut. Others saw her as a threat. And then the Raw Women's Champion stepped forward. A veteran, a survivor, a champion who earned everything the hard way. She made a public offer. Train at my school, learn the real WWE. But everyone knew the truth. This was not help. This was a test. The training was brutal. Endless drills, heavy impacts, mental pressure. Every mistake was punished. Every weakness exposed. Brock Lesnar's daughter was pushed to the edge. She collapsed. She got back up. Again and again, the champion watched carefully, not with kindness, with calculation. Because in WWE, respect is never given, it is taken. As weeks passed, jealousy grew. One Raw star could not accept the attention. She had fought for years. She had bled. And now this newcomer was stealing the spotlight. One night, during a private training session, everything exploded. The champion demanded proof. The bell rang. What followed was violence. Hard strikes, heavy slams, pain everywhere. Brock Lesnar's daughter refused to stay down. And then it happened. A steel chair, a sudden attack from behind, a brutal betrayal. Officials rushed in too late, and the most shocking part, the champion did nothing. She just watched. Later she said one sentence that changed everything. If she cannot survive betrayal, she does not belong here. Those words burned. Fans exploded online. Some blamed jealousy. Some blamed the champion. But everyone agreed. This was no accident. Then silence. Weeks without answers. Rumors everywhere. Injured, removed, forgotten. And then Raw went dark. Brock Lesnar's music hit. The arena shook. Brock walked out angry, focused, dangerous. Paul Heyman said Brock was not here to talk. He was here because someone crossed a line. Cameras cut backstage. Brock Lesnar's daughter stood there, hurt but standing. The crowd went wild. Brock did not speak. He pointed at the ring, at the champion. The message was clear. This was personal now. Brock left again, but his daughter stayed. Alone, stronger, different. No longer a trainee, no longer just a name. She became ruthless. Her matches changed. Her style changed. She started winning. The locker room noticed. The champion watched and smiled. A tournament was announced. Winner gets a Raw Women's Championship match. 8 competitors, 1 opportunity. Brock Lesnar's daughter was the underdog. She fought veterans. She fought former champions. She took damage. She kept winning. By the finals, the crowd chanted her name, not Lesnar her name. And fate chose her final opponent. The woman who betrayed her. The bell rang. This was not wrestling. This was revenge. Every move had meaning. Every strike had memory. When the referee counted 3, the arena exploded. She did not celebrate. She stared at the champion. The title match was set. At the contract signing, the champion tried to break her mentally. You are only here because of your father. The response was simple. I am here because I survive. The table broke. Security rushed in. This was no longer training. This was war. Championship night arrived. Lights, fire, pressure. The champion walked in confident, proven. Then the lights changed. A new theme played. Brock Lesnar's daughter walked out alone. No Brock, no protection, just her. The bell rang, experience versus hunger, skill versus power. Near falls, submissions. The crowd lost control. The champion went for the finish, countered, a new move. A brutal impact. 1, 2, 3. History was written. Whether the title changed hands or not, one truth became clear. WWE had found its future. Brock Lesnar's daughter was no longer living in his shadow. She had created her own legacy, and this was only the beginning.